yes. Have you tried anything like the art, Haringey Arts?
Not yet. No.
One just knows whether they would keep any records of things like that. But no, I don't think there'd be anyone there now who would remember him. Sure.
But I got a response from Toynbee Hall in the end, and what had happened was somebody was part-time, and I'd written to her, and she'd left, and they hadn't changed their website. So her name and email still appeared on their website. So of course I emailed her again, but she wasn't there anymore. But the person who did eventually reply was very professional, and she sent me a photograph of an art class there in 1951, I think, which was very useful. And various other things. But she couldn't find any particular references to Con. But she was able to tell me something about the syllabus, which is what I really wanted to know. So. But I think maybe that post-war period, records just weren't stored or got lost or were destroyed.
Yes. And I was thinking with my meeting with Con, I can't remember exactly the year. I mean,
I think it was 67.
Was it?
Yeah, that Whitechapel Library exhibition.
Oh, I see.
Was 67.
Oh, but his exhibition.
Yeah. And
was
then
that the same exhibition? Was it? I wonder if he had more than one, because
he only
it
had
seems
one
late
at
for me.
Whitechapel Library.
But this wasn't out.
The next year he organised an exhibition for you, didn't he? In Hornsey.
Yes, he did.
68.
I'm not sure the date.
What?
And that was on the promenade, I think.
That's it.
Yes, on the stairs.
You sent me some photos.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many gaps that I could get very little on his childhood because his siblings were all evacuated or they're dead, or they were doing war work. His sister was she was a land girl, I think. And what I've done is some of the information about what was happening in the East End during the Blitz, and I've got from books or from the internet. And then just checked it with. He's got two brothers still alive, and they're both older. They're both older than me.
Really?
Yeah, he was the youngest.
Oh, how old was he when he died?
74. Yeah. But I don't. Once they'd written a long letter back to my for my questions, I didn't really want to bother them again. So I'm patching it together. But I don't think it matters if sometimes there's a gap, and I just move on to the next thing I know something about.
Still, it's good to get as much as possible.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Just finish this about Clive Barker. You see, I didn't know any of this. I didn't know when they met Clive Barker, so this is really useful.
Yes, but there are many dates there. And the other thing is, I mean, it's only from looking at it from my point of view, the fact that they introduced me to him, sort of thing. So I haven't said anything about them in here because.
But you see, when I see Alec next, I can ask him, "Do you remember? Can you remember when you met Clive Barker?"
Yes.
And then I can put the two things together and compare them. His long-term memory is pretty good. His short-term memory